A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yanks enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Nick Madrigal is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. As a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Count remains 2-2. Grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259, 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is good. The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 good guys. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering, right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Madrigal ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Eaton. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Cecil Fielder chopped weakly up the first base line. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
3 runs already home here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Robert is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Jim Ray.
Now into the box, Tim Raines. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First offering. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Eaton digging in next. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The right fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1. Hernandez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Yankees, that's shortstop.
Next to stand in is Derek Jeter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering, lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready now for the White Sox, Zach Collins. And he'll start out their half of the third, catcher. Top of the order to follow.
Collins.
Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail 3-2.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest average on-base percentage and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
No balls and 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Outside, 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Raines is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's got it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And that one yanked just foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
And now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Tim Raines will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Way to get dirty. He beat it out.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, here is Jorge Posada. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he makes the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Luis Robert goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Leury Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Zach Collins. Ball 1, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Two and 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here's another 2-2. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Bernie Williams is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 1-1. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 14 on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Dylan Cease will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. At the plate now, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada has it, and there's one down now. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Darryl Strawberry is at the plate as he watches ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This pitch is popped up. Madrigal is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Now at the plate, here is Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's 7. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
The first baseman.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. This is line to left. Canseco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And this throw gets away from him. Now at the plate is Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. White Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now another 1-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Pitcher making a move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
At the plate, Alan Trammell.
Number 3.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
The batter,
and with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next to dig in, Derek Jeter singled in his last at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 12. Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1-2. Here it comes. To first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Luis Robert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Raines able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Martino. Martino.
And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33.
And stepping in, Jose Canseco grounded out in his last at bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Tim Raines stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Popped up. Madrigal calls for it, and that will end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Yankees 9 and the first pitch of the AB now.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Lifted down the line in left. Pulled toward right center field. Williams will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now to bat, Tim Anderson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's
leading off for the Yankees.
Going back to that last at bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Poyer, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 2-2 offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Third baseman, number 3.
Next up, Alan Trammell flew out last time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Posada aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Derek Jeter waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Jimenez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Alan Trammell, a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Yankees 11 and the White Sox 2. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So the next to bat will be Jose Abreu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the AB now. Elo Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. So the Bronx Bombers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Orlando Hernandez earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Carlos Rodon struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.